Louisville, home of the best scrapper, also home of the best rap.
You an American, right? You an American, right? Where was Manny Pacquiao?
What up, what up? You're watching Red Room Sports, home of Ali Land, Boxing Talk, the Louisville Cardinals Daily, and the Ghetto Angler Fishing, only on the weekends. Alright, y'all, got some boxing news reaction for you today. Some news breaking around Ryan Garcia and Manny Pacquiao once again. So today's topic is Ryan Garcia says Pacquiao fight is still on. ES News. Alright, so was going through some articles this morning, going through some videos, and I caught this video by Ellie Setback, ES News. Everybody knows who he is on YouTube as far as boxing news goes. And he had an Instagram interview with Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia was stating some claims surrounding the Manny Pacquiao fight. Now, I had read some stuff, I believe it was Saturday, that came out from ESPN saying that the fight was off. According to a lot of publications, the fight is off. The talks are off. According to some people in Team Garcia, the fight is off. According to some people in Team Garcia, the fight is on. According to some people at Paradigm, the fight is off. According to some people at Team Pacquiao, it's a 50-50 shot. He's still negotiating. Ryan Garcia is saying that the fight is still on. They're negotiating still the terms of the fight. And he just gave his 2 cents. He's going to start off with talking about some of his wishes. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and check this out real fast, man. This is Ryan Garcia speaking with Ellie Setback from ES News.
I said, believe it or I know this is far-fetched right now or something like that. It's a reach right now. But I will be Manny Pacquiao's last fight. And I said at 140. Now, I don't know if it's going to be at 140. But I did say that 2 years ago, which is, I told everybody, like, don't say I didn't say it. You know what I mean? Don't say that I didn't, claim it before it happened.
All right, so he's stating that 2 years ago he said that he would be Manny Pacquiao's final fight at 140 pounds. Now, the fight is not going to happen at 140 from what I understand, but maybe since Pacquiao is no longer the champion, he's willing to go down to 140 pounds to meet Ryan Garcia at a catch weight. As far as him wanting to fight Pacquiao for all of this time, I feel like it's everybody's wish to fight a legend. It's everybody's wish to fight the guy they grew up watching fight, or take on the athlete they grew up in, who inspired them or who they watch become great over time, and now they're wanting to mimic that person's greatness. But I do want to touch on some more points that Ryan Garcia made regarding this fight. So let's go ahead and let Ryan stake his claim.
I try to keep that conversation short. I obviously don't want to leak anything. Even right now, I'm trying to think how to position it. But what I will say is, to the people that are mad about it, to the people that have something negative to say about it, think about this. Think about this. The reason that you may not like this is because you have not seen it before. If it was something that happens often, you wouldn't doubt it. Just don't worry. This is a fight that's a rare occasion. That's why it's so interesting. That's why this is the fight to make. Nobody could explain it. That's why you can't explain it. All you can do is hate on it. Some people choose to hate on it. Some people choose to embrace it. Whether or not, whatever side you're on, I promise you, there's going to be a wave that you watch it. You're going to want to watch it. Because this fight has everything. I'm the fighter of this generation. He's the fighter of the last generation. We're both colliding. These are generations colliding. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, he said, for the haters, you should be happy because you're going to see something you've never seen before, which is a fighter of one generation colliding with a fighter of a new generation, which is true. You know, you never, especially in the sport of boxing, get to see a guy who spanned 20 years within a sport take on the guy who's supposed to be the next big name. Now, the problem I have with this fight is Ryan Garcia's never won a title in the boxing ring. He has an interim title which he was given. He didn't win it. The guys who do hold titles in his division, he's kind of sidestepping them to get a fight with a more famous fighter. You know, I don't see how. To me, I don't see how him fighting Teofimo Lopez is that much of a downgrade from him fighting Manny Pacquiao as far as accolades in the sport. Now, as far as money goes, yeah, it would be a big downgrade as far as money between him fighting Teofimo and him fighting Pacquiao. But I think Teofimo Lopez would actually, if he beat Teofimo Lopez, it would actually make him more famous than it would if he fought Manny Pacquiao and was able to beat Manny Pacquiao. I think he would get the tag of beating, unfortunately, the old guy who didn't fight in 2 years. So if he fought, man, I don't think he can beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm just saying if he was to defeat Pacquiao by some fluke knockout like Marquez caught, then that would be the headlines. He beat the old guy who was laid off for 2 years. And I feel like if he was to beat Teofimo Lopez, it would be a lot more credible because he can say, I beat the guy who had all the belts. Not only the guy who had all the belts, but the guy who took out Vasyl Lomachenko, the fighter nobody else could beat. So it would make it even more spectacular for him to fight Teofimo Lopez than it would for him to fight Ryan Garcia. But with all that being said, is this fight going to happen? In my mind, I think with Pacquiao being stripped, with his ability to access that recess card, which makes him a #1 contender for the super title that you guys holds. It's all up to you guys whether he's going to fight Pacquiao or not. If Pacquiao wanted to do a fight with Ryan Garcia because he couldn't get a fight with you guys, he said he was going to fight twice. Perhaps he would fight Ryan Garcia first and then fight you guys in the summertime. Hopefully by then Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford would have worked something out. Those two guys would have got it on, and then Pacquiao can challenge the winner of Spence Crawford to unify all titles. I'm hoping it plays out in that order, but really the ball really now is in you guys' court and Manny Pacquiao to decide where he's going to go with this from now. Hope you guys enjoyed that, man. Hit that like button for me. Please subscribe. Tell a friend, dog, cat, auntie, uncle, anybody you know about Red Room Sports, Ollie Land Boxing Talk, the Louisville Cardinals Daily, and the Ghetto Angler Fishing only on the weekends, man. It's your boy Cardinal Red, and we are out of here.
You an American, right? You an American, right? Where was Manny Pacquiao?
Louisville, home of the best scrapper, also home of the best rapper.